Hello there, I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News. We're out and about in Scarborough. We've come to the Scholars Bar where we've got a group on tonight, or should I say a duo, a dynamic duo. Chris and Rob. And of course you've got a TV advert, haven't you? You're in a TV advert, which is...
We did an advert for Strongbow cider. It's been running now since April, and we've just got a lot of interest since then, and we keep playing further and further away from Newcastle. It's great.
You must have had a lot of work since the advert went out on telly.
Yeah, quite a bit. I mean, we both have sort of real jobs as well. As much as we have always believed that music's a real job, you know, we've got other commitments, and it's been quite difficult to get everything into a schedule. You know, we've had quite a lot of interest, but it's when our work schedules sync up to a point where we've got a date that we can work. That's what we're looking for, and we've had plenty.
So if anybody comes to one of your gigs, what would they expect to see or hear?
Oh, well...
Or both?
Well, ideally you'd be looking at both of those things. I don't know, we try and do a little bit of everything for everyone. Obviously the adverts made us kind of a bit more notorious for that 80s thing of the Together in Electric Dreams song. And we do a few other numbers in the same sort of vein, but it's kind of trying to keep it interesting for us as well as for the crowd. So we've been doing this together for, 16 years, something like that?
16 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we play stuff that we like, as well as stuff we know the crowd's going to like. So it's going to be things you'll know and some things you might not know, but it'll all be good, promise.
How did he get the Strongbow gig?
Oh my god, yeah, well it was just Rob knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy, and there was a casting call out for beardy, buskery people, so we just auditioned for it, and then it literally happened sort of in the blink of an eye. We auditioned for it and then they turned around and said, yes, we want to cast you in the advert. It was crazy. That was basically the
whole thing was 2 months from, well, maybe 2.5 months from when I first got the casting call off my mate Simon. Thank you for that, by the way.
There you go.
And then we filmed everything middle of February, and then the ad went out beginning of April, and we were really chuffed to have got it, and it all became like, oh well, we're at work, we're doing a work thing, and then suddenly, oh, we're on TV everywhere. That's unusual.
And it was something where you never think in a million years you're actually going to end up getting it, because I don't know how many other people must have auditioned for the same thing, and then it turns around, you get the phone call. Rob rang me when I was at work, driving my lorry around, and he rang us up and went, oh yeah, I've got some really bad news, we're going to have to go and do this advert. What are you talking about?
I've been joined with Danny. Now Danny, you are the boss of this place. What a great place.
Thank you very much indeed.
Scholars.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the two lads, Rob and Chris, here tonight. It's their second time they've been here, but how did you find out about them? Did you see the telly?
The TV advert, and then I searched them on Facebook, and they messaged straight back to me, and took it from there really. And they said they'd never done a gig in Scarborough or in the Scarborough area before, so it was quite perfect really.
Yeah. So when they came last time, was it busy?
Oh, it was good, really good. But there's been a lot more interest for this one. I think word's got around how good it was, and what a good show they put on.
Well, it's packed already.
Yeah, already.
They haven't even started.
A couple of hours yet.
Yeah, they're just setting up.
So it'll be good. Yeah, really looking forward to it.
And what else do you have here at Scholars?
We've got music on every Saturday now from 8 o'clock. So we're mixing it up just local artists. So it should be pretty good for the next few weeks.
Great atmosphere, great people.
Absolutely, yeah.
And great beer.
Great beer, we like to do, don't we? Yeah, great customers.
Yeah.
That's what we like, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's lovely to see you, and I'm sure it's going to be a marvellous success when they get on stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rob and Chris, where did you film it?
It was done in Gateshead. So, I mean, I'm from Gateshead. I was born and bred there, and it's a little bar called the Schooner, down on Saltmeadows Road in Gateshead.
Behind Gateshead Stadium, pretty much. So yeah, and it was funny. I'd been there once before for a quick drink. Got down there, and there's trucks everywhere with film crew, and this is different. It was really quite bizarre, especially that when they were shooting the arrows going in the bar and stuff as well. We were hanging around and waiting to do our bits, and that was fascinating. We always thought it was CGI.
Yeah, no, I've never seen anything like it. That kind of experience. So it was all a bit surreal. real, like Rob says, and it was kind of just over like straight away, which was really mad.
So you weren't on the bow with the arrows, were you then?
Oh, no. Well, this is the thing, right? Because we thought that it was just like, computers and stuff. Turns out that it's not. It's actually a big thing of scaffolding with actual crossbows on that they shoot the arrows for real. And the thing, it was really cool. We weren't allowed anywhere near it, though, clearly being that,
We were watching on the director's screen, but we had to leave the room for health and safety. But we saw it afterwards. I've got one of the arrows at home. They had to take the head off again for health and safety to give it to me, but I'm going to frame it, have it on my wall. And they were great. Strongbow were brilliant, and the production company that did the other way as well. They were fantastic every step of the way. It was just a really easy thing for us to do.
Yeah, totally. We'll do another one though.
So we're in Scholars Bar. I believe is this the second time you've been?
Yeah. Well, Danny, who's the boss of this place, he was one of the first people to contact us after the ad went out and saying, "Guys, come and do a gig for us." So we were like, "Yeah, totally." Last time we came here, it was crazy busy, and it was a lot of fun. So when it was all said and done, I think like 3 or 4 days later, he rang us and booked us again. So this is the second time we've been here now.
Well, plus the first time we were here, they had all of the staff in Waters Kinley t-shirts that they'd had printed. They made us a banner, and you can see there's a banner here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that later on, but they made us a banner. We've got that banner to take to other gigs. They just gave it to us, and they've made another one for tonight.
Marvellous.
So they love us here.
WK, it says WK, which is Waters Kinley.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm Waters, he's Kinley.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to book you, what do they have to do?
Basically, any social media site you're looking at Waters Kinley with no punctuation, or / Waters Kinley with no punctuation, and you'll find us.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, everywhere.
Rob and Chris there, they're going to have a great night here at Scholars Bar. I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News.